Happy New Year, everybody. Scott Beebe with the Business on Purpose platform. Last month, we hosted our it's not annual, it happens about 3 times a year, but our 12-week plan live event. We had over 130 business owners and key leaders in the room. It was a powerful day. I thought I'd show you some pictures here of our time together. We had all these people. The food was amazing. It was we did it out at Hewitt Oaks down in Bluffton, South Carolina, and you could see some of the teams down here working on their 12-week plans, and these key leaders and their owners all culminating, writing down their 12-week plan so that they have these for the next 12 weeks. So going into March of 2020, they'll have their 12-week plans completely done. And we actually asked for feedback from everybody at the event while they're sitting there of what they're struggling with. And this particular event, it was overwhelmingly clear what the current headache du jour was in owning a business. In fact, one owner said it this way, back and basically said, "Hey, I need to cut distractions and get a real employee to help me." They actually italicized that. They said it differently. "I need to get a real employee to help me." In other words, they were basically saying the people I've got aren't working. And so the curse of the business owner is taking that superhero mindset into their business and setting a stage where they are the promoter, they're the actor, they're the director, they're the stagehand, the writer, the ticket seller, the janitor, and everything in between. And we believe that no one is equipped to help. That's what we tend to believe. It's a myth. It's a lie we tell ourselves. In fact, we say things like, "I hate having employees." I've heard people say this. "I hate having employees." But in reality, employees generally want to be useful and they want to be valuable. They don't want to be wasting away in this job that they don't like. They want to be useful. They want to have compassion and capacity for all that they're doing, and they want to be a part of. And so typically the owners, we ourselves happen to be and tend to be the missing link a lot of the time. So I wanted to walk through very quickly 5 clear things that you can do to make sure that your mission gets the help that it needs. Notice I said your mission and not necessarily your business. We want your mission to get the help that it needs. So let's look at these 5 really, really important things to make sure that you can get started in the new year on the right track, going down with the mission of your business really. Number 1, do you really believe in your mission? It's the first question you've got to ask. I'm going to get some tactical things here in just a minute, but if you do, there is no way to do your mission alone, most likely. If you do not have a written mission, then we have got to go to work to create one sentence. It is a little harder than you think it is to create one sentence that is less than 12 words that will capture why you do what you do. You've got to ask, do I believe in this mission that we have? Here at Business on Purpose, we are obsessed with liberating business owners from the chaos of working in their business. That's our mission. That's what we get up to do. This is Monday, the day of this recording. It's just after the new year. I'm excited about the opportunity to go impact our mission. And so we're constantly looking, constantly asking ourselves the question, are we impacting on our mission, the things that we're doing? The second thing that you can do to make sure that your mission and your business and you yourself get the help that you need is to write out every task that you're currently doing yourself or that you know needs to be done. So take every task that's in your head, every task you think needs to be run to run the business, and you start to write that down. Once you can visually see those tasks written out in front of you and how much time those tasks take, we actually recommend that you write out the number of minutes per week that you spend on each one of those tasks. You begin to awaken to the sober realization that you cannot do all of this by yourself and remain healthy. You might be able to do all of it by yourself, but you can't do it all by yourself and remain healthy. The third element to make sure your mission gets the help you need is write out a simple job role. Take those tasks, lump them into a role, articulate how each of those tasks are done, and then go find the right person. Easier said than done, right? Well, make sure to spend the extra time putting together a budget for the role based on your actual financials. Don't guess at it. So write the simple role, and then I say go find the right person, right? Easier said than done. That leads us to the fourth thing. Find a person to match the role. Don't focus on a person with a pulse. Instead, I want you to focus on someone who has the personality, the skill, and the desire to work this role towards the mission that you have laid out. How do you find that out? Well, you can do profile. You need to do a profile test on anybody that you talk to has a reasonable shot at doing the work with you. You need to sit down and have an honest conversation about who you are, what your passion is, what you want to do, what their passion is, what their skill is. You need to call their references. Call people they know. Well, Scott, they're just going to give me home runs, that I can call. Not necessarily. I think you would be surprised. So take the role and the processes of each of the tasks and walk through them with your team member once you've got that person there. So they need to have the desire to work this role towards the mission that you have laid out. And that leads to the fifth thing that I just mentioned. Empower, equip, deploy, rinse, and repeat. Empower, equip, deploy, rinse, and repeat. Take the role and the processes of each task and walk through them with your new team member. Send them out to do the task and provide a weekly, at minimum, set time and place. Provide a weekly set time and place to follow up with the progress of their deployment. And put an end to the mindset that we hope they do it right. And instead, let's own the mindset that will work to empower, equip, and deploy so you can have some real help, so you can impact your real mission. Hey, listen, in the new year, you don't have to do it all yourself. You yourself can, in fact, be liberated from the chaos of working in your business. And we're here to help you do it. We're going to start doing things, some webinars. And so we've got our first webinar coming up at the time of this recording on January 14th, which is a Tuesday at 3 o'clock Eastern time in the United States time. So Eastern Standard Time, 3 o'clock p.m., our first webinar. We've made it really simple. So if you're listening to this video or this podcast after January the 14th, just go to bopwebinar.com because that's going to be the link to sign up for this webinar and every other webinar that we do. Just go to BOP, like Business on Purpose, bopwebinar.com. You can go sign up. This one is a free webinar, and you can go there January 14th, 2020 at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And our topic for that particular webinar is owning your schedule in 2020. Stop wasting hours every week on small, boring tasks that never really add to your life. We want to do things that matter. We're here to help liberate you from the chaos of working in your business. Go to bopwebinar.com to sign up for our next webinar, and we can serve you right there. We're so delighted that you've joined us as always in this new year. We want to help liberate you from the chaos of working in your business. Go to bopwebinar.com. We'll be there to serve you on that next webinar opportunity that we've got. As always, we want to help liberate you from the chaos of working in your business. Have a great week, everybody.